X on 10 meters. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling CQDX on 10. CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQDX, CQDX 10 meters. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling CQDX 10 meters. Okay, I heard the Mike radio. I actually missed the prefix. Apologies for that. The name this side is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of the city of London. So back over to you and I'll give you a report. And let's just grab that call sign first. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot is listening for the suffix Mike radio.
First name is Phil, Papa Hotel, India Lima, located in Staten Island, New York City. I have you as 59+, 59+. You want almost?
Yeah, QSL, Kilo Delta 2, Mike Radio, Phil in Staten Island, New York. Thanks for the 5 and 9. That's absolutely fantastic, Phil. Believe it or not, you're just 5 and 2 to me. Just 5 and 2. So an amazing difference in signal strength. Today, Phil, I'm using an IC-7300. I'm using just 100 watts from the back of the radio. And the antenna is very simple, just a 5/8 wave vertical. But hearing you just fine. I've got at the moment 0 noise floor, and your 5 and 2 signal coming in beautiful and clear. Back to you, Phil. KD2 MRR M0 JCF. Yeah, KD2 MRR M0 JCF. Okay, Phil, listen, I got the radio that you're using and that you got an antenna that wasn't too far up and then you dropped down to 0. I was actually getting a 0 and 0. I wasn't sure if that was a short over or if I'd lost you. So let's just try once more before we carry on the QSO to see if you're still there. Apologies if I misheard you there, Phil, but I've got the radio, I've got the antenna, and that was about it. KD2 MRR M0 JCF listening. Yeah, KD2 MRR M0 JCF. Phil, I can just about hear you. You're about a 1 and 1. You're just a 1 and 1, maybe a 2 and 1. I can hear just 1 or 2 words and that's it. And I think you said that my signal had dropped as well. But Phil, if you can hear me, I wish you very best 73. Thanks for coming back to me. I look forward to the next time and we'll put the world right with some proper chat. We'll have a proper QSO. But thanks for trying anyway, and I apologise for not pulling you in nice and strong today. We'll have it a go another day. Take care. 73 to the whole family. KD2 MRR M0 JCF listening. Okay, nothing is heard. CQ, CQDX, CQDX on 10. Here is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling for DX on the 10. Yeah, I've got Yankee Delta #1 Sierra Hotel Yankee. A very good morning to you, old man, and thank you for coming back to my call. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast of City of London in the southeast of England. So over to you, Mars. Yankee Delta 1, the Sierra Hotel Yankee. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
in Indonesia. My CQDX near Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, on Java Island. Mike 0 Juliet Foxtrot, Yankee Delta 1 Sierra Hotel Yankee.
Yeah, Yankee Delta 1, so Sierra Hotel Yankee, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. Well, thank you for the 5 and 7, Mars. It was very nice to hear you today. Also, for the first time, I agree. You're just 5 and 2, 5 and 3 to me today, Mars. I'm using a very simple antenna. I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. I'm using a 100 watts. And the antenna, the radio is an IC-7300. So it's great to get you in the logbook today. But you're not very strong from Jakarta. But I'm sure that it will get stronger as the time goes on. Just for your information, Mars, I have actually been to Indonesia in the year 1993. I visited the island of Bali, so I've actually been to your country, but many, many years ago. Back to you, Yankee Delta 1, Sierra Hotel Yankee. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox.
About 2.5 meters ground, only 2.5 meters off the ground. This is my new antenna. I just trying it out. I just constructed the antenna yesterday, my friend, but I think it will be good. On CU57596. Well, sir, my Zero Juliet Charlie Yankee Delta 1 Sierra Hotel Yankee, over.
Yeah, Yankee Delta 1, Sierra Hotel Yankee, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. Well, it's all working very, very well. Everything considered, Mars, 90 watts, and that 2-element Delta loop that you've got very, very low down indeed is actually pushing your signal in my direction. Your signal has dropped down to 0, but your readability still 4 and 5. Very, very interesting conditions. Here, I'll give you Whiskey X-ray if you're interested, Mars. It's raining at the moment. It's a cold day and it's been raining for most of the day. Hopefully your monsoon season has finished there in Indonesia, and you have some more sunshine now now that you're coming to the end of your summer. Back to you, YD1 SHYM0 JCF.
Thank you very much for letting me know. From Yankee Delta 1 Sierra Hotel Yankee,
Yeah, YD1 SHYM0 JCF. Mars, an absolute pleasure for you to call me today. I very much appreciate it. I hope you'll call me again one day, and maybe on a different band. But yeah, get that antenna nice and high, Mars, and I'm sure you'll be giving me a 5 and 9 signal. Take care. 73 to all of your family and friends and everyone around you on Jakarta. Take care, and bye-bye for now. Good luck and take care. Thank you again. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard as CQDX 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling CQDX 10. CQDX on 10. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling CQDX 10.
India Tango 9, Alpha Victor Romeo Mobile.
Yeah, India Tango 9, Alpha Victor Romeo Mobile. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'll give you a report on the next over. I'm in the southeast of England, but you're mobile. I hope you're driving safely. Italy Tango 9, Alpha Victor Romeo Mobile. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Good morning, Mark. Okay, for you, 59 in Sicily Island.
Yeah, Italy Tango 9, Alpha Victor Romeo Mobile, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot returning. Okay, well, thank you for the 5 and 9. Your signal isn't very strong. You are just 5 and 1. You are just 5 and 1 from Sicily Island today. But I have you in my logbook, but your signal is not strong, Filippo. Your signal is not strong, but hopefully one time we'll have a good loud QSO. But I don't think today. So grazie mille, and back to you, sir. Grazie mille, and 73, arrivederci, ciao ciao. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Sierra Yankee 2, Echo Charlie Golf.
Yeah, Sierra Yankee 2, Echo Charlie Golf. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm in the southeast of England, just 15 miles or 20 kilometres southeast of London. And I'll give you a report on the next over. But Sierra Yankee 2, Echo Lima Golf. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Good afternoon from Greece, Mark. The call sign, sorry, the call sign is Sierra Yankee 2, Echo Charlie Golf, Ecuador, Canada, Germany. Your signals are 56 to 59 here in Greece. Some QSB today. Back to you.
Yeah, apologies for that. That was my handwriting. I keep a paper logbook, and my C looked like an L. But I've got you corrected now in my book as Sierra Yankee 2, Echo Charlie Golf. Thank you for the 5 and 6 to 5 and 9. You're about 5 and 5 to 5 and 6 today. There is a lot of QSB on 10 meters today. Very deep and fast QSB. But I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. I'm using just 100 watts, and the radio is the very common radio IC-7300 by ICOM. How do you copy, Simos? Back to you, SY2, ECG, fantastic call sign. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Temperature now is around 10 degrees, and the working condition here, I'm using a CRT 9900 with a horizontal antenna, is around 5 meters from ground right now. Back to you.
Absolutely fantastic. I know that radio that you're using, Simos. I do know the radio. I have actually owned a few CRT 9900s. They're a great radio to use on 10 meters, and sometimes some of them work on 12 meters as well. But I know a lot of people use them on 11 meters. Yeah, it's raining here, Simos. Raining, it's cold. It's about 10 degrees, maybe less, about 9 degrees Celsius, and has been raining all day. Well, it's fantastic to get you in the logbook, and that radio sounding good today, Simos. Your antenna is also working well. I see you're using horizontal close to the ground, and I'm using a vertical just above the roof of the house. Well, old friend, I'll let you go. I'll just try for a few more before I close down the station, but it's fantastic to get you in the logbook. And I do like your call sign in English. Echo Charlie Golf means a medical equipment. Electrocardiogram, there you go. That's what we know ECG as in England. But take care. Look for me again and come and say hello again. 73 to your family, Simos. SY2 ECG M0 JCF.
Thank you, Mark, for the QSO. I'm wishing you a happy afternoon. 73 from North, please. Sierra Yankee 2, Echo Charlie Golf, Mike 0, JCF.
Absolutely fantastic. SY2 ECG. I'll always remember that call sign. I will always remember you, Simos. It's a fantastic call sign. Take care, good luck, and 73. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Okay, I think there was a station possibly with 8 in the call sign. You were very, very weak to me. You were just 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Please try again, and apologies if I don't get you in the call book today, and we can try another day. But please go ahead. M0 JCF listening. Okay, nothing is heard. Absolutely nothing is heard. 0 and 0. You're 0 and 0 at this time. But thank you for trying. I very much appreciate it. I always try to get everyone in my logbook. A CQDX. Apologies. CQDX on 10. Here is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling CQDX 10. Okay, I think I've got Tango November 5 Zulu. 2 or 3 stations actually called in, but the Tango November 5 Zulu or Tango Mike 5 Zulu, you are the strongest, but obviously not the clearest, because I can't get your call sign complete. But if you would like to come back to me, my name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles or 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. So over to you, sir. The 5 Zulu station, please go ahead.
M0JCF, KN5Z. Okay, Mark, fine business. Solid copy that time. The call sign is Kilowatt November 5 Zulu. Kilo November 5 Zulu. And the name here is Mike. Mike India Kilo Echo. And the QTH is Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, the state of South Carolina. We're about 800 meters from the Atlantic Ocean. I'll send it back to you, Mark, see if the copy's any clearer. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Fox, Kilo November 5 Zulu.
Yeah, Kilo November 5 Zulu, Mike, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Absolutely fantastic, Mike. Only peaking 5 and 3 to me today, but we've got your call sign that time. And you know what? If you'd have been a Tango November 5 Zulu, you would have been the country of Congo, which is a brand new country for me. So, yeah, the Kilo November 5 Zulu is completely the wrong direction. But there you go, we've got you, and we know who you are now. I'm using an IC-7300 today, Mike. I'm using just 100 watts from the radio, and the antenna's very simple, and probably half of my problems today of the signals being weak is just a 5/8 wave vertical. But that's the story technical wise, Mike. Over to you, Kilo November 5 Zulu, who's not in the Congo. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, who is definitely in the southeast of England. Back to you.
Splendid, Mark. You got a smile on my face. Definitely not in the Congo, but South Carolina can seem like deepest Africa at times. I guess maybe I shouldn't say that. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Kilo November 5 Zulu. Okay, very good. Yeah, you're doing a good job with the 200 watts, and no worries. Making it across just fine. And 2.5 copy, no worries whatsoever. Working conditions here, Yaesu FCDX 101, and a ACOM 1200 amps, running about 750 watts to an end-fed ZEP type antenna up about 50 feet in some trees in the yard. And as I said, we're about 800 meters from the Atlantic Ocean. So we're just very close to the water's edge. Back to you, Mark. M0JCF, KN5Z.
Yeah, KN5Z, M0JCF returning. Absolutely fantastic, Mike. I'm pleased I made somebody smile today. I normally make people the opposite. I also make them cry. But no, Myrtle Beach, although I've never been there, I do understand that it's very, very popular. If I remember rightly, you're north of Charleston and north of Savannah. I've got friends that live in the Savannah, Charleston area, not quite on the coast, but further inland, off the I-95, which is obviously the road that runs north-south. So I sort of know roughly where Myrtle Beach is, and I know many times they've mentioned Myrtle Beach. So there you go. I've got an idea of where you are, having never been there. I've been to Florida many, many times, which of course is south of you, and probably a lot further than I imagine. But yeah, it's sounding good, and the end-fed ZEP seems to be working well. Your signal's holding up, as I say, around 5 and 3. The FTDX 101 also becoming a very popular radio these days. Well, I'll give you a whiskey x-ray today. We've had a typical English weather here, Mike. We've got rain and some more rain, and the temperature I don't think has quite reached double figures today. So we're at about 9 or 10 degrees Celsius, which is about the low 50s, high 40s Fahrenheit. So yeah, a bit of a miserable day here. Good day to be indoors talking to strangers on the radio. Back to you, KN5 Zulu. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox.
Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Kilo November 5 Zulu. Okay, very good, Mark. 100%. Dan seems to be improving between us. You came way up here. You're almost 5'9" at this point. So good propagation in this direction. Yeah, I will say that it has started to show signs that spring is upon us here. We have had unusually cold and miserable winter here. It frequently got down to the 30s, near 0 degrees C, and that's very unusual for us. We usually pass most of the winter up around 10 to 12 feet. Today is a beautiful day. We're bright sunny skies and going up to a high of 70 degrees today, which in centigrade would be, I can't do the math in my head, looks like about 20 and a half degrees. So nice day, church sleeve weather today, what they call Chamber of Commerce weather. So helps advertise the place. Yeah, Myrtle Beach is, as you say, north of Charleston, and it's about 60 miles north of Charleston. Between Charleston and Wilmington, North Carolina, which is another coastal city. It doesn't really get much attention, but it's beautiful in its own right. It has kind of a Charleston feel to it without all the, I guess, all the tourists. So it's quite nice, and when we want to get away, that's kind of where we head. But yeah, Myrtle Beach, great wide swath of beach, and warm water in the summer, and temperature of 5
Yeah, KN5 Zulu M0 JCF, well, a beautiful part of the world. I think anywhere on the coast generally is. And yeah, we've said in the past many times, my wife and I said that we would probably retire. I'm now retired, my wife isn't, but we would retire to Florida, probably on the Mexican Gulf Coast. But in the last few years, the economy has changed for the worst. We were actually there in 2023. That was our last visit so far, and you know, it looks like, you know, the house prices has skyrocketed, and the economy, the pound dollar, wasn't anywhere near as good as it used to be. So we put those plans on hold for now, and I've quite often sort of thought to myself, I wonder, you know, if along that coast further north, you know, go north of Jacksonville and just check it out. But of course we've never visited those places, so you know, we would be going quite blind, but you know, never say never. You know, we may well visit that area, but we just haven't got round to it yet. I'm not too sure on when our next visit will be. Probably not for another year or so. I'm just seeing what my wife wants to do about work. If she wants to give up, then the world's our oyster. But of course, while she's tied down with working, it limits us just to holidays. Well, that's the story there, Mike. Not a lot else to tell you. When we're converting, or when I convert from centigrade to Fahrenheit, I normally take the centigrade, double it, and add about 30 to 35. As you go up the range, it does become more and more inaccurate. But as a rule of thumb, around 20, I would double it and then add 30, 32, and that would give me about 70, 72. So, you know, that's how I convert upwards. I don't often convert backwards because, you know, being an old Englishman, I still work in imperial measures and weights and everything, distances, and centigrade is just one of those things that I still have to convert back the other way, if that makes sense. KN5 Zulu M0 JCF.
M0 JCF, KN5 Zulu, returning. Okay, Mark, solid copy. Okay, on the retirement plan. I should be retired. I'm 74 years old, but I'm still working full time and still living. And no plans to retire. I've had a few weeks off, and I have a few more weeks off next month. Actually, we're planning a cruise. We're going to be in Southampton around about the end of March, and so we'll spend a day or so in taking off to resident that in Iceland for a couple of days before we return home. Yeah, the area north of Jacksonville is kind of sparsely populated. There's still some bargains to be had. It's not too terribly far south in Florida, and so the weather there might be a little less Florida-like and a little more continental weather. Cooler maybe, and a little more susceptible to some of the storms. But that said, it's a very nice area and very easy to own a boat there, and a lot of protected water, so fun area to be in. All right, very good. Well, I'll finish up this week for now, and let you see if you can make some other contact.
Yeah, Kilo November 5 Zulu M0 JCF returning for that final. Well, Mike, it was an absolute pleasure to speak to you, and I think that you've decided to call it a day just as my local QR Mexico came on and the QSB started affecting your signal. The QSB was dropping your signal down to Santiago 1 and below, but you were still readability 5, and now my S1 to S2 local QR Mexico has come on. It sounds like somebody switched on some lights local to me, LED lights, and it was just starting to drown you out. The noise reduction on this radio was actually helping, but it was making it a bit of a strain, so it was a good call on your part. I really do appreciate the information you've given me about your location and the location around you. It's really interesting to find out more about where people live rather than just what antenna and radio they're using. I'm probably going to call it a day. I will make sure that no one else wants to drop in on me, otherwise I will be going QRT myself. But thank you again. I wish you and the family and everyone around you very best 73. Take care. If you hear me on 10 and 12 meters CQing, please do drop in again, and maybe I'll give you a geography lesson from my side of the world. All I can say is green and wet. That's what it tends to be, Mike. All the very best and goodbye for now. KN5 Zulu M0 JCF. Cheers, mate. Okay, nothing is heard. Nothing more is heard. As CQ10, CQ10, CQ on 10, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, calling 10.
Whiskey Alpha 0, Hotel Sierra X-Ray.
Yeah, I've got Whiskey Alpha 0, Hotel Sierra X-Ray. You're lucky, you're just above my noise floor at the moment. I'll give you a report on the next over, but the name this side is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of the city of London itself, in the county of Kent. So over to you, Whiskey Alpha 0, Hotel Sierra X-Ray, M0 JCF. Yeah, Whiskey Alpha Zero, Hotel Sierra X-Ray, Raymond, or possibly Ray, apologies if I've got your name wrong. I know you're in Nebraska, and very nice to have you in the logbook today. But unfortunately, you came in nice and strong, probably about 5 and 3. You were nice and strong on the call-in, but QSB has dropped your signal well into my noise floor now, Ray. Unfortunately, it was very, very difficult to hear your last over, and I just got snatches of the odd word here and there. But we've got you in the logbook. I'm going to put you down as a 5 and 3 on the call-in, but the last over was about a 3 and 2, which was just inside my Santiago 2 noise floor. I'm just using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. I'm using 100 watts, and the radio's IC-7300. So the antenna not doing me any favours today. It's not performing as well as it normally does. So let's listen out for you again. And apologies if it's not a long QSO today, but say my local QR Mexico isn't helping me. Whiskey Alpha Zero, Hotel Sierra X-Ray, Mike Zero, Juliet Charlie Fox. Yeah, WA0HSX M0JCF. Just to confirm, I think you said you were using 10 watts, and you mentioned the dipole. So that would explain a lot, I think. So I'm very, very pleased to get you in the logbook today. But as I say, a bit of a strain on the ears to keep up a long QSO with you. But if you hear me on 10 and 12 meters calling CQ, please do drop in, and we'll have a proper QSO. I'd like to know more about Nebraska. You know, I don't get many hams calling me from Nebraska, so it'll be fantastic to get some idea of where you are, and you know, the lay of the land, that sort of thing. But it's just not working for me today. I've got the noise reduction on, the noise blanker on, I've got everything switched on to cure the local QR Mexico, but it's just really not helping. But fantastic if you're running QRP power. I may have that wrong, but I do believe you said 10 watts. But take care, 73 to everyone around you, and look forward to the next time, old friend. Say goodbye for now. Whiskey Alpha Zero, Hotel Sierra X-Ray, Mike Zero, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Should run that when I try to talk to you up there. So, have a great evening there, Mark. And nice to meet you, and we'd love to chat with you another time here. By your country too. So, take care. M0JCF, WA0HSX.
Yeah, WA0HSX M0JCF. When you're 5 and 3, absolutely fantastic, but a QSB drops you into my noise floor, and you become a 2 and 2. It's almost impossible. But yeah, thanks for the confirmation. 10 watts, absolutely fantastic. We made the contact. You were a QRP station. That puts a smile on my face. All the very best, and goodbye for now. Mike Zero, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, QRZ. Okay, nothing is heard, nothing is heard. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot will now go QRT. This frequency is clear for use. The frequency is clear for use. Thank you to anyone that tried, and apologies for not getting you in the logbook today. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling CQDX on 12.
Mike 0, Charlie, Juliet, Foxtrot. YU1 X-ray America.
Okay, I heard X-Ray America, a little bit of QSB, and I missed part of your call sign. But thank you for coming back to me. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. So I'll give you a report on the next over, but please give me your call sign again, ending X-Ray Alpha. And thank you. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, Mark, my call is Yankee United 1 X-ray Alpha. Yankee United 1 X-ray Alpha. 5-9, your Mark, your 5-9. My name is Bravo. Bravo Lima Alpha Zulu Ocean. Mark, thanks for call. 17. Bye-bye.
Blazo, thank you for contacting me on 12 meters today. Yeah, you are 5 and 3, Blazo. You are 5 and 3, and I'm using just a 5/8 wave vertical antenna for the 10 meter band. So not a great antenna for 12 meters. But thank you for coming back to me. I wish you and your family 73 also. Take care, good luck, and bye-bye for now.
Mark, you're 5-9 plus 5. 5-9 plus 5. And I know how work antenna for this band. You're working with antenna from 20 meters. 20 meters. Seriously, congratulations, big signal. Bye-bye, Mark.
Thank you for the compliments, Blazo, and it will be good to work you again. I know we have worked before on 10 meters and 40 meters, so fantastic now to get you on 12 meters also. So goodbye, good luck, and thank you again.
Thank you, Mark. See you on 40. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, old friend. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, looking for DX on 12. Nothing is heard. CQ, CQDX, CQDX, CQDX on 12. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, looking for DX on 12 meters. CQDX. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, looking for DX on 12. CQDX 12. Here is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling DX on 12. Okay, Italy Tango 9. I heard Oscar, but missing just the middle of the call sign. You're very weak, but I will get you in the logbook today. My name is Mark. Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. So over to you, sir, the Italy Tango 9. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Returning for you, IC-9, Echo Sierra Fox, Italy Tango 9, Echo Sierra Fox, you 69, you 5 by 9, you are the logo with me. Yourself, Mark.
Yeah, thank you for that, and thank you for coming back to me. I've got Italy Tango 9, Tango Kilo Oscar. Not very strong today. Apologies. You're just peaking 5 and 3, 5 and 2, 5 and 3, but a little bit of QSB, but not strong. My antenna today is my 10-meter band, 5/8 wave vertical. I'm using just 100 watts on this band, and my radio is the IC-7300 by ICOM. How do you copy? Italy Tango 9, Tango Kilo Oscar. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Italy, Tango 9, Echo, Santiago, Florida. Italy Tango 9, Echo, Sugar, Florida, okay? Echo, Sugar, Florida. You fly by 7, you fly by 8. Mark, complete my call, Siri. Complete again my call.
Yeah, QSL, Nikita, I now have your call sign correct. Italy Tango 9, Echo Sierra, Florida. Italy Tango 9, Echo Sierra, Florida. Thank you for the 5 and 7. You're just 5 and 2, 5 and 3. A little bit difficult to hear you when the QSB drops your signal, especially during your call sign. But grazie mille for this contact today. As I say, I won't hold it with you, only because this short skip contact is a little bit weak and difficult for my ears. But can I say grazie mille to you, and ciao ciao, old friend. 73.
Okay, Mark, thank you for little question 73. For little question episode Italy. My personal name Camelo. My name Camelo. Thank you. Bye bye, mister. Thank you.
Thank you for correction on your name, Carmelo. My problem, I saw on QRZ your first name was last, but yeah, I have you in the logbook, Carmelo. Fantastic, and good luck. Ciao ciao, arrivederci, and grazie mille. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, looking for DX on 12. Nothing is heard. CQDX. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling CQDX, 12 meters. CQDX on 12. CQDX, 12 meters. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling DX on 12. Okay, I've got Papa 4, Bravo, Hotel Bravo. I might be missing a letter there, and possibly got the complete call sign wrong. The name this side is Mark, that's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast of the City of London. So I'll try to give you a report on the next over. You were very weak on the call-in, and if I can correct your call sign. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Fox, looking for possible Papa 4, Bravo, Hotel Bravo.
I've got some QSB on the band, and you're doing a 5-4, Roger.
Yeah, I think I've got Kilo Papa 4, Bravo Hotel Charlie, and once again, please correct me if that's wrong. Thank you for the 5 and 4. You're about a 4 and 1 to a 4 and 2 at this moment. You're not very strong at all. My antenna is just a 5/8 wave for the 10-meter band, so not quite good enough probably for this band, maybe a bit short. I'm using an IC-7300 and I'm using just 100 watts from the back of the radio, which may not be 100 watts leaving the antenna itself. So over to you, and please once again correct me if I've got it totally wrong. For Kilo Papa 4 Bravo Hotel Charlie, this is M0JCF.
So thank you very much for your contact. We'll do it again some other time. So take care of yourself, CQDX. This is Kilo Papa 4 Bravo Hotel Charlie.
Yeah, KP4 BHC, Juan in Puerto Rico. We got there in the end, Juan. We got there in the end. It's not going to be a long QSO due to the QSB and the difficult conditions, but I have you in the logbook, and that's fantastic. Peking 5 and 2. Can I wish you and your family best 73. Take care, good luck, and look forward to the next contact and a proper conversation with you. Bye-bye for now, old friend.